Hey, Camper Rick here. It's a beautiful day. Time to get outdoors and change your backyard. Hey, Rosie, let's go camping. Elmer! Hey, Elmer! Where are you, Elmer? Today we visit what I call the gem of the West Coast, Yosemite National Park. It's my favorite place to go camping in the whole wide world. It's right here in California. You'll see that it's about midway up. It's located to the east of San Francisco and just south of Lake Tahoe. People come from all over the world to visit this place. We like to make sure we stop in at Glacier Point, either on the way into the valley or make it a day trip from the valley after we've settled our camp. It gives us a bird's eye view of the valley. We get to see Half Dome from above, also vernal Nevada Falls.
Look at the waterfall way back in there, boys. That's the start of the Merced River, way up there. It comes down through that valley and ends up in Yosemite.
From up here you can see how the Merced River winds through the valley, and you get a good view of the top of the Ahwahnee Hotel. Once you get to the valley, it's basically a big circle. You go all the way around and come back here. Up here is the area we call Happy Isles. Right here is the Lower Pines Campground, the Upper Pines Campground. I also have the North Pines Campground, which is where the stables are over here. Curry Village is here. Yosemite Lodge is over in this area. Once camp is set up, we're ready to enjoy the valley. And we do get a few visitors from time to time. Now that camp's set up, probably time to go enjoy the park. Lots to explore, and one of the best ways to do it is by hopping on one of the buses provided free by the National Park System.
And another better view. To the front right, Yosemite Falls.
The next stop for this bus is Curry Village, a place you're going to want to go to, especially if you want some good food, maybe some souvenirs. You want to stop by and get a Pete's Coffee. It's there. They also have a great dining room to eat lunch or dinner, an outside amphitheater for evening entertainment, which is by schedule, and you see in the background they have some extra lodging. Those are called tent cabins. They also rent out boats and bicycles. Boats are good because you can float down the river and get some views you can never get from anywhere else. I think just about everyone that comes to the valley loves to ride bikes. There's tons of bike paths all through the valley. They take you to the visitor center, to the village to get ice cream. They just take you all over. Ansel Adams Gallery, just a great place to visit. You'll see tons of really neat pictures, walking canes, walking sticks. Of course, the visitor center shows you all the different animals there. You can talk to the rangers. Then you might want to get back on the bus and head over to the Ahwahnee Hotel. The hotel opened in 1927. It was declared a National Historic Landmark in 1987. It's amazing. It was constructed from 5,000 tons of rough-cut granite, 1,000 tons of steel, and 30,000 feet of timber. For a hotel that's almost 100 years old, it has an incredible amount of beauty. If you get a chance, you might want to take in a breakfast, lunch, or dinner, which is served daily here at the Ahwahnee Dining Room. It's magnificent and intimate, but not cheap, and there is a dress code in place, so when you call to make reservations, check on that. Historically, in 1943, the United States Navy took over the hotel for use as a convalescent hospital for war veterans. It's been host to many famous guests such as Steve Jobs, Queen Elizabeth II, Walt Disney, Charlie Chaplin, Gertrude Stein, of course Ansel Adams, Lucille Ball, Will Rogers, Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Ronald Reagan, and the Shah of Iran. How about a short hike now to the bottom of Yosemite Falls? Beware though, if the water's high, you're going to get sopping wet with the mist that flies. If you like to hike, there's a trail that takes you to the top of Yosemite Falls. It actually starts out of the walk-in campground. And if the water's low, later in the year, you can sit in these pits that are in the granite. Sort of like your own private jacuzzi. But I guarantee you, no matter what time of year it is, the water's going to be a little chilly. Let's say you want to come to Yosemite, but you don't have any camping gear and you don't want to stay at the expensive hotels. You can stay here at Housekeeping. We found some people that love it for the things they provide, and they come here every single year.
My name's Rebecca, and I love coming to Yosemite because it's so beautiful. There's so much to see. There's lots of places to visit and hike, and we love decorating every year. Just a little fun competition. This year is a Fiesta Party Cabana.
I'm Cynthia Giannini, and I live in San Ramon. Rebecca and Scott have been friends for years and years from work, so this gives us the ability to come and spend 3-4 days together. You could glam these places up, and it makes it very comfortable. We have an airbed in there, an electric blanket, the kitchen equipment, little that it is, but it still works. And then our chandelier, and I bring my vintage drapes. It insulates our cabin at night.
And just like the campers, they provide a box to put your food in. That's to keep the bears out. Another place people stay at is Yosemite Lodge. Now for campers, the key here is you can go swimming, pay for a day's use of the pool, but you get your showers here. Also, you can get showers at Curry Village or Housekeeping. I don't know what it is about camping, but the best part is eating good food. And dinner tonight is real special.
This right, I'll show Rick how to cook.
Yeah. Did that narrator just say it's time for dinner? Yeah, I did, and it looks like it's just about time for you to get yours. Although it looks like they're actually rounding up some of the mules, donkeys, and the horses to go for a ride. The stables are located next to North Pines. You can also take mule or horseback rides at Wowona or up at Tuloumne Meadows. Earlier we saw Vernal and Nevada Falls from the top of Glacier Point. You can actually walk to the top of these falls from the valley, starting at Happy Isles. The first part of the hike to the bridge for Vernal Falls is not that difficult. It's past the bridge that you'll be on the Mist Trail to get to the top of the falls, and that's a little more challenging. Half Dome is the ultimate Yosemite day hike. It's a 14.2 mile round trip hike and gains nearly 5,000 feet in elevation, so you need to start early. You can't climb Half Dome unless the cables are up, and you need a permit to access the cable section of the trail. So throughout the summer, the Park Service will be conducting lotteries of 50 or so permits per day, 2 days in advance. Some people like the idea of getting a tour. It's called the Yosemite Valley Floor Tour. It's about 2 hours long and leaves several times daily from the Yosemite Lodge at the falls, shuttle stop number 8. To find out exact times and availability, you need to simply check with any tour or activity desk. There's lots more to Yosemite National Park. In fact, we haven't even visited Tuloumne Meadows yet. That'll be on our next trip. But there you'll see beautiful meadows, lots of rivers up there. In fact, those are the rivers that go over the falls in the valley. And of course, Tenaya Lake, just gorgeous. I hope by now you see why Yosemite is one of my favorite places to go. In fact, I've been coming here since I was a little boy, about 5 years old. Just developing new memories with my family, like you can too. Hey, thanks for letting me share with you one of my favorite destinations here in California. Let's go camping!